Good morning, students. Today our topic is non-impact printers, and in this topic we are going to discuss about different types of non-impact printers, and two more different output devices, printer and projector, will be also be discussed in this lecture. In our previous lecture, we already discussed different types of monitors and impact printers. So let's start. Non-impact printers. As the name suggests, non-impact printer because they don't create any kind of impact on ribbon. So that's why they are called the non-impact printer. So non-impact printer print the character without using the ribbon. These printer print a complete page at a time, thus they are also called the page printer. So non-impact printer are sometimes called the page printers, and they impact they don't impact any they don't create any type of impact on ribbon. So here there is a difference between impact printer and non-impact printers. Impact printer produce text and images when tiny wires pins are print head strike the ink ribbon by physically contacting the paper, while non-impact printers produce text and graphics on paper without creating any impact on ribbon. So these are the non-impact printer here. Again, non-impact printer can be divided into two basic categories: laser printer and inkjet printer, which are very popular nowadays. And speeds of laser printer is measured in page per minute. So the characteristics of non-impact printers are faster than impact printers. First of all, they are not noisy because they don't create any kind of impact on paper, and then high quality, they gives us a high quality. As we can see that in dotmatic printer everything is written in the forms of dot, so quality is a so good quality is not there, and it supports many fonts and different character size. It is most important, it supports many fonts, different types of fonts and different character size. So these are the basic characteristics of non-impact printers. Two categories: laser printer and inkjet printers. Technology is different, as when we compare laser printer to inkjet printer, and laser printer is much more fast than in comparison to inkjet printer, and laser printer is basically used for commercial purpose, and inkjet printer basically used in the different personal works of office work and different shops where not very high quantity of printing is required, but for commercial purpose we always use laser printer. So this is a diagram of laser printer, as you can see on screen. Image of laser printer is here. First of all, these are the non-impact page printers, and they use laser light, that's why they are called the laser printer, to produce the dots needed to form the characters to be printed on a page. So they use laser light to produce the dots needed to form the characters to be printed on a page, so that's why they are called the laser printer. As you can see in image, there is a laser printer. So always remember that laser printer use laser light to produce dots, and the dots are needed to form characters which we want to print on a page. Advantage and disadvantage of laser printers. First of all, let us discuss about advantages. Very high speed, very high quality output, good graphics quality, and it supports many fonts and different character size. And disadvantages are it is very much expensive and it cannot be used to produce multiple copies of a document in a single printing. So that's why it is used for commercial purpose, and it is expensive, so it is not used for personal use also. So then when there is a high requirement of printing, then only we can use a laser printer. And laser printer, most important thing, it produces high quality output and good graphics quality, with good graphics quality, and its speed is always measured in page per minute. It is very advanced as compared to inkjet printer and other printers. So that's why they are used for commercial purpose. And next is inkjet printers. Inkjet printer is totally different as far as technology is concerned as compared to laser printer. Inkjet printer is also non-impact printer. It means that it doesn't create any impact on a ribbon to print the character. So here you can see the inkjet printer. It is most commonly used printers, and it is used for office work, and even some person use it for their personal work. Dot matrix printers are nowadays are outdated, so inkjet printers are nowadays are very common and mostly used in different fields. Inkjet printers are non-impact character printer based on a relatively new technology. They print characters by spraying small drops of ink onto paper. That's why they are called the inkjet printer. An inkjet printer produces high quality output with presentable features. So as far as this technology is concerned, they print character by spraying small drops of ink with the speed of jet. That's why they are called the inkjet printers onto the paper. So they don't create any impact on paper, so they are called the inkjet printers. And here you can see the inkjet printer here, and they make less noise because no hammering is done, and these have many styles of printing models available. Color printers is also available, and some models of inkjet printer can produce multiple copies of printing also. These are most common and most popular printers nowadays. Advantages are it gives us high quality printing and they are more reliable. So two important things regarding to inkjet printer. First of all, they can produce multiple copies of printing, and second thing, color printing is also possible using inkjet printers, and that's why we can see that they produce high quality printing and they are more reliable. These are the two advantages of inkjet printer. And disadvantages are they are expensive as the cost per page is high, and slow as to compare to the laser printer. So when we compare it with the laser printer, of course laser printer is the fastest printer, so as compared to laser printer they are very slow, but they are much more expensive as compared to impact printers. When we compare it with impact printers, they are much more expensive as compared to impact printers. Always remember the terminology regarding to a printer and then its advantage and disadvantage when we compare it with others. So it will help you in examination, because in exam basically, first of all, you should know about the technology. As I told you here, that in terms of laser printer, laser light is used, and inkjet printer, spray spraying of ink is concept of spraying of ink is used here. So, and advantage disadvantage in terms of cost, in terms of quality, you should remember all these things when printer will be asked in your examination. Next is plotter, and it is a very important output device, and this asked so many number of times in examination, that what are the different type of plotter and how plotter is looking different when we compare it with printer. So a plotter is basically a large printer. So as when we compare it with printer, so working of printer and plotter is almost same. Both of them gives us a hard copy, but as far as quality is concerned, plotter gives us a good quality in compared to a printer. A plotter is basically a large printer that is used to print vector graphics. Important point is, it is used to print vector graphics and continuous lines, and traditional printer cannot draw continuous line, it makes lines out of dots, and plotter can print larger graphics than a printer can use. So they used vector graphics, means straight lines. So printer is a computer hardware, that is the image of an plotter. A plotter is a computer hardware device which looks like a printer, and that is used to print for printing vector graphics. Instead of toners, plotter used a pen and pencil. Plotter use a pen and a pencil to draw an image. Pen and pencil, marker, or another writing tool to draw multiple continuous line onto paper rather than a series of dots like a traditional printer. So that is the basic difference between printer and plotter. And so in a single line we can say that plotter gives us a high quality of output, or it produces vector graphics, and it produces output using different types of pen, pencil, markers, or another writing tools. So a smooth printing is there, and for this reason it is highly used for computer aided designing and some kinds of architectural work. So plotter are used there. When we want to put a map or image of a map of a building, then we print out using a plotter. Then we can take printout using a plotter. So it gives a high quality of printing, or using vector graphics, because it uses a pen, pencil, and marker of another writing tools to draw an image. So images quality of image is much more higher than that of a printer. So advantages of printer: plotter can work on very large sheet of paper. That is first main advantage of printer. So we can use a large sheet of paper, and we can use a plotter while maintaining the high resolution. So resolution is very much high. Resolution directly refers to the quality of a picture, and they can print on wide variety of flat materials, including a wood, aluminum, sheets, steel, cardboard, and plastic. So they can print on a wide variety of flat materials, including a wood, aluminum, steel, cardboard, and plastic. And third advantage, it's the purpose. So it's basically used for computer aided designing. So in computer, when we make a design of a building or any design of any architect about any model, then we can use to take printout using plotter. So plotter is used for that purpose, because we want of high quality printing, and we can say that high resolution. And since it use different pens, pencils to draw an image, so it gives us a clear high quality when we compare it with a normal printer.
And as the first point is very important, plotter can work on very large sheet of paper. In printers it is not so, but plotters can work on very large sheet of papers while maintaining high resolution. And second is they can print on wide variety of flat materials including plywood, aluminum, and sheet steel, and cardboard and plastics. So our next topic is plotters allow the same pattern to be drawn thousands of times without any image degradation. That is the main advantage of plotters. If we want to print same patterns thousands of times, then there is no image degradation. So plotters are used for commercial purpose also, to print high quality of images. And always remember one thing, for it is always useful for vector graphics. And disadvantage of plotters are quite large when compared to the traditional printer. So size is much more larger than traditional printer, and plotters are also much more expensive than a traditional printer. So they are expensive than a traditional printers, but not very much used for general purpose. They are always used for commercial purpose. Next is projector. Next output device is projector. So I think all of you are aware to this concept. Projector is an output device first of all, and it can take images generated by a computer and reproduce them by projection onto a screen or wall or another surface. In most cases, the surface projected onto a large flat and lightly colored. For example, you could use a projector to show a presentation on a large screen so that everyone in the room can see it. So projector is use of projector is similar to work of the projector is similar to that of the monitor, but here projection is much more larger than compared to monitor. First of all, second, it is an output device and it cannot produce a hard copy like printer and plotter. Second important thing, and basically it can take images generated by a computer and it reproduce them and project onto and it reproduce them by projection onto a screen or wall or another surface wherever you want. So these are used for the basically give the lectures or presentations over a topic when there is a big audience is there. And in most cases the surface projected onto a large flat and lightly colored. So lightly colored is because fonts are clearly visible, characters are clearly visible. And for example, if we could use a projector to show a presentation on a large screen so that everyone in the room can see it, so more than 10, 20 or 30% easily can see the content whatever we want to present using projector. These are the three important points regarding the projector. First of all, it is an output device. Second, it takes images generated by a computer and reproduces them by projection onto a screen. Third, in most cases, the surface projected onto a large, flat, and lightly colored, and it is useful to give a presentation so that everyone in the room can see it
on a large screen so that everyone in the room can see it. Next, this is the diagram. This is an image of a projector. You can see here. Projector can produce either still slides or moving images. So they can produce still slides such as PPT and moving images such as video as a movie. And a project is often about the size of the toaster and weighs only a few pounds. So size is about the same as the toaster, and weight only in few pounds weight only. And here you can see the image of a projector. Just write main point on a copy regarding to the each and every output devices, and keep in mind the diagram will never be asked in your examination, but for what purpose they are used for may be asked in examination, such as what is the use of projector, what are the different types of monitors, what are the different types of printers, especially impact and non-impact printers, what is the purpose of laser printers. As these types of questions will be asked in the examination, so keep in mind the diagram and the concept, and basically the advantage and disadvantage, because of its advantage and disadvantage they are used for, and they are used in certain fields and they are not used in certain fields. In case of printer and plotter, we can easily see that printer is used normally for normal printing, while plotter is used for uh, computer aided designing and some kinds of architectural work. And when we talk about projector is simply an output device which projects the output on a screen on a wall, and we can produce still slides or even the moving images, videos using a projector. So projector is the use of projector is in a classroom for to show a movie, or in a theater, or in a room, personal theater. So these are the different uses of projector. Now our last output device is speaker. And speaker is the output device. Why speaker is the output device? Because using speaker we can get a sound from our computer system. So speaker is also an output device here, and you can see the diagram of a speaker here. This is a diagram of a speaker, and speaker is a term used to describe the user who is giving vocal command to a software program. Speaker is a term used to describe the user who is giving vocal command to a software program. And second thing, a computer speaker is an output hardware device that connect to a computer to generate sounds. So it basically used to generate sounds, and the signal used to produce the output from a computer, and it speaks a speaker is created by the computer sound card. So in the in computers there is a sound card whose work is to produce the sound, whose work is to deal with the sounds, and speaker finally connected to a computer and generates a sound for us. So speaker is an output device. So these are all output devices which we discuss in this lecture or in the previous lecture. So now one question is raised in your mind, that what type of questions are asked regarding to output devices. First of all, First of all, make a table and two columns in it, input device and output devices, and write all input devices in one side, and write all output devices in another side. Second important thing, compare each and every input device to each other, and compare each and every output devices to each other, and see that what is the difference among them, and how uh, and what is the working of each and every output device. For example, projector is totally different from a monitor. However, the task of the both are the same, but projector basically project the output on a large screen, but the monitor is just simply show the output on a screen, whether it is 18-inch or 32-inch. So this is the first main feature you should remember. Then again, the type. In examination, different types will be asked, and in past different types are also asked so many number of times, such as what are the types of monitors. So different types of monitors are CRT, LCD, LED, and you should learn the full form of all of these. And regarding to the printer, printer is basically divided into two basic categories: impact printer and non-impact printers. So you should remember all the types of impact printer and all the types of non-impact printer and their working, how laser printer is different from inkjet printer, okay, and what is the working principle of a dot matrix printer. These types of questions are asked in your examination. And other output devices as speakers is not very much asked in examination, because everyone knows the functioning of a speaker. And so the most important topic regarding to the output device is types of monitors, types of printers, and working of a projector. And most important question regarding to a plotter is asked so many number of times in examination. So it is a favorite topic of every examiner when you want to ask a question from output devices. So he asks from a plotter, because many of the students are not familiar with the concept of plotter. So plotter, what is the use of plotter? Plotter is basically used for CAD application, means computer aided design applications, where vector graphics is used. So these are the two important points regarding to a plotter. And as far as input devices is concerned, they are already discussed in a previous lecture. So some input devices such as scanner, when we talk about OMR, OBR, OCR, optical mark reader, optical character reader, and optical bar reader, and MIC, a magnetic character reader. These types of question and the functionality of all these will be asked so many more times in our examination. So thanks for watching this video. I hope you like this video. So just first of all, just make a table, and on one hand, on one side you can write all input devices, on another side you can write all output devices. And just remember and just learn the concept in your mind, that what is the basic functionality of each and every input and output devices. So regarding examination, as I told you, that the question is asked regarding to the functionality, regarding to the types, and related to the full forms also. So this types of question will be already discussed in details, and you pick the points from these slides and just write all the full forms and the functionality and the basic concept and the use of that particular device. And if you know the advantage disadvantage of a particular type of printer, then only you can differentiate how and in what how it can be differ from another type of printer. So hopefully now all input and output devices are clear to all of you. In our next lecture we will discuss memory hierarchy, and it is a very important topic. And before this we will discuss cache memory. So cache memory hierarchy will be discussed in our next lecture. It is a very important topic for your examination. So thanks for watching this video.